Afternoon, Rock. Afternoon, Rock. Afternoon, Izzy. A very special guest. Happy Hanukkah. Happy good afternoon, Geo. How are you all today? Englishman Piper. Well, I guess it must be the time of day. As I haven't scheduled this London calling. And within a few seconds we're up to 12, which is very cool. My internet, I think, is a little bit slow. Here we go. It's just refreshing eventually on my screen. Okay. So, is it coming through okay, you guys? Audio okay? I'm just wondering if I have a bit of lag here. When you hear me say the number 3, please say yes. 1, 2, 3. All right, that's okay then. Thank you, Pipes. Thank you, Tim. Hi, Tim. Good afternoon. How are you doing? I'm not anticipating this being very long, but there was a few things I wanted to put on a video, but I just thought I'd go on live, seeing as I'm home. So I thought it would be nice. And people saying yes now, so there is quite a lag for some people. Hi, George. Welcome from Greece. I have a package on the way from Greece at the moment from one of your compatriots. Hi, Chris. I've ordered some more Grecian briar blocks, pre-drilled blocks, to play around with, try and make some more pipes. So I'm quite excited about that. I think there's quite a strong lag for some people, so I'm sorry about that. So here in front of me, I've got these 3 tins which I just got in yesterday, I think they came in. And thank you, Chris, that's very nice of you. I appreciate your lovely comment, thank you. So I posted on IG this morning asking if I could get some help with dating it. This Dark Twist didn't have any label at all, so there's not much I could do about that. But this Virginia number 1, I don't think he got anything from the barcode, but I got a message from Per Jensen of McBaron, which was very cool. And he reckons they're around 1998, which makes them around 20 years old, which is super cool. I'm really excited to try the Virginia number 1. I've not actually smoked it even in a fresh version, so that's going to be cool. Maybe I'll keep it for Saturday night for the London calling. I'm not actually sure what time it's going to be. Probably be late on Saturday night because I've got a family party, the Hanukkah party on Saturday night. So we'll see. But I can't imagine that I'll be out beyond around maybe 10, half 10, something like that. So it shouldn't really affect the time. Hopefully we'll start around midnight, maybe a little bit earlier with a bit of luck. What I did want to say, especially to the guys in Europe, I've recently started buying again at 4 Noggins. For a long time I didn't buy from them because their shipping was way too expensive, but they seem to have found some kind of deal, and their shipping at the moment is now around $23, $24 for a reasonable sized package. I ordered some more Sutliff Vapor, the Crumble Cake Vapor. I ordered some pouches, a few bits and bobs, so it would be a reasonable size, and it came to $24, which is really good. The last couple of orders that I did from Cuppa Joe's were just astronomical, and it's just not viable for me to order from them on a regular basis as a result. And I'd probably only order if it was something really exceptional or special, which made it still worthwhile despite the high shipping costs. And the last order, which I haven't received yet from Carper Joe's, would have been quite heavy, so that was I can't really complain. I ordered a load of back order magazines, the Pipe and Tobacco magazines, which I really enjoy reading, and they're selling them, the old ones, they're selling at $2 per magazine, so it was worthwhile still to pay the high shipping because it kind of balanced out in terms of the price. But I really don't know that I could order from them on a regular basis unless they can find some kind of deal on the shipping. And most of the companies overseas tend to manage to get some kind of deal going. Even Danish Pipe Shop, which is not, it's in Europe, they also found a deal. They used to, I mean, their charges weren't astronomical, but it was about maybe 17, 18 euros, 15 euros sometimes to ship. And they found recently, they got a deal for about 10, 11 euros, which was great. Sadly, they can't send tobaccos anymore, but if you're going to buy a pipe, you know, they've got a deal where it's relatively small packs. They can do it at 10 euros. But certainly at the moment, Four Noggins seems to have a reasonable deal. And I wanted to highlight to you a couple of things which I've seen on Four Noggins, which I think is worth a look. So I'm just going to get on their website and I will show you. Now, Amphora, I want you to have a look at the prices for the pouches at the moment. $6.76 for 50-gram pouches. Now, if you're in Europe, that's an absolute steal. If you're in the UK, you're talking about £4 something for a 50-gram pouch. That's a steal, an absolute steal if you're in the UK. So I just wanted to highlight that to you. The Virginia blend is a really nice blend. It's really nice and sweet. I've enjoyed it very much. I've run out of it, so I've ordered. I haven't ordered a great deal. I've really got a stupid amount of tobacco at the moment, so I'm really just wanted to have one pouch to put away. It's really this one that I wanted to try, and we can get this here, but not at this kind of price. The original blend is supposed to be a very nice tobacco. It's got a cocoa topping on it, I think. So I'm really curious to try that. I think it's Virginia's, Orientals, possibly Kentucky, and some kind of cocoa topping. So I'm looking forward to trying that. The Full Aroma we know about. And the Black Cavendish I didn't order. I haven't tried it and it just didn't attract me very much. So I didn't buy that. Let me just adjust this so I don't have to hold it. And the other one I wanted to show you is Mac Baren's. Now, I don't know if this is reduced or not, but for the people in the EU and certainly in the UK, the prices are just fantastic. 100-gram tin, 7Cs, $10.48, an absolute steal. And then Dark Twist, if you're going for some of these blends, Dark Twist, $17.89 for a 100-gram tin. That's roughly half price for us here in the UK. And you can't get Dark Twist here in the UK. But if there's any of the others that you like, you know, they're at great prices. Acadian Perique, $10.25. Golden Extra, $11.50. I mean, that's just crazy prices. Balkan Blend, okay, that is a bit more expensive. The 3.5 ounce tin, it's $18.69, but still a lot cheaper than we can get it here. $10.25 for the new Burley Flake. So really, they've got some really great prices on a lot of the tobaccos. And the Sutliff, where did I find Sutliff? I can't remember where I found it, but they had them for about $10 odd for the crumble cake. Or was it red cake it's called, maybe? The Perique. I thought it was under Sutliff, maybe it's under Mac Baren. might have got it wrong. Select Sutcliffe, not Sutcliffe Reserve. I can't see Sutcliffe without it saying Sutcliffe private stock. You've got 3 nuns as well. 14.39. It's not the cheapest for America, but it's still cheaper than we can get it here, and we can't get these ones at the moment, I don't think. Why can't I find Sutcliffe? Oh, there it is. Why is it up there? There you go. $10.69, and as far as I know, they're in stock. I ordered a few of these tins yesterday. That's still in stock. That's the Perique, which was the only one that I've tried, and it's the only one really which entices me. Red Virginia and the English. Yeah, they're all in stock. So get ye some of those. I'm on 4 noggins. 4 noggins, get you some McBaron's and Amphora. Fantastic prices. Amphora pouches at $6 something. Ridiculously cheap. Sorry, I've been sort of on the screen there, so I haven't been watching the messages, so let me just catch up. Pipes, etc. Virginia #1 is nice, sweet smoke. I wonder how it's changed yet. I'm looking forward to smoking that. Razvan, good afternoon. Thank you for joining. Tim is recovering from a horrendous cold. Sorry to hear that, Tim. I hope you're feeling a lot better. Hi, Suffolk Piper. Bearded Welshman. Hi, John. Enjoy your driving. Yes, please do not comment if you're driving. Bodie Crocker. Gurkha urban legend is my escortee. Greetings from New Jersey. Okay, good for you. Any good deals for beginners? Chris Hall. Well, you could do a lot worse than the Amphora. Get some Amphoras. Peace Piper. Hi, Nathaniel. How you doing? I hope you managed to sort out your pipe cleaner issue, but you have a brother here on the channel, Izzy. I'm sure he could sort you out a few pipe cleaners, not that far away from you. I can be matchmaker. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Izzy, Nathaniel needs some pipe cleaners. Sort him out. Right, where's my pipe? Smoking the Jean Tête at the moment. As soon as the camera decides to focus. There you go. Oh, my desk is a little bit all over the place. That's the cigar tamper. Very cool. Comes with a poker. So I've been continuing to have fun and games with my phone. Ended up taking back the iPhone 7, and I'm back to my 6S using an external mic, which works fine at home, but in the car it looks like I just have to stick to the 5SE for now. I have seen a few brand new 6S on eBay, so I might get one of those. We'll have to see. I'm waiting for my refund on the 7, and we'll see from there. So what's everybody smoking at the moment? Well, there's not much going on here. Clan. Good for you, Harold. I think I've only tried Clan once in my life, and that was probably 20 or 30 years ago, before I smoked a pipe. And I probably once just dabbled with it as a laugh. You know, I had no intentions of smoking a pipe at the time. It's kind of a Marmite blend, isn't it? You either love it or you hate it. Izzy, if you're still there, I quite envy you being in Israel at the moment, with all the Chanukiot in the windows at night. It must be a really stunning sight, although you're not in Jerusalem, are you? But I have a son and a daughter living there, and I'm quite jealous. Hi Mike, how you doing? Thanks for joining. My wife is going out next Sunday week. She's going to visit my daughter. I'm very well, Mike. Very well indeed. How are you doing? Oh, you said you're good. Cool. Herrera Esteli. That's a nice cigar. Quite a mild, kinetic-y style cigar, I think, if I remember correctly. I believe I have one left. I had a couple. I can't remember where I got them from. Actually, Mike, I wanted to ask you advice on a couple of pipes. I might do it by email. There's a couple of pipes I'm looking for a sensible valuation on. And I've tried to look for comparables on eBay and stuff like that, but I think they're quite rare. I'll show you them now, but I'll talk to you by email in terms of if you're okay doing that. And I don't want to encroach on your time, but if you're okay with it. So I've got this, this is a Peter Stokkebye pipe. This was gifted to me by Danny Shaw a while back, his signature pipe. Unsmoked. The stamp says G. G for golf. I don't know if you can catch the G there. There it is. Yeah, I figured it was in that kind of region. I did see one on eBay go for about $500, something like that, but I think it was a slightly nicer grain than this one. And the other one that I want to show you is a Richard Carlton Hacker Signature Edition 2001, unsmoked. It's got an amazing sandblast on this one. What do you reckon to that one, Mike? The inscription simply says Richard Carlton Hacker, signature edition 2001, made in England. I believe these were old Sheraton. These were old Sheraton ones. The blocks. Is it numbered? I don't think it's numbered. Let me see if there's anything in here. No, I don't think it's numbered. I wasn't aware that they numbered them. I don't think they numbered them. I mean, I did some basic inquiries. I'm not aware of any numbering. On Richard Carlton Hacker's own website, and I don't know how active he is these days. He must be quite an age. But his website just describes them as being pre-war briar blocks from the Sheraton factory, from something like the 20s or 30s, which they carved up specially for this series. Oops. Yeah, so it's those two pipes, and I've got several other sort of high-end pipes, but it's particularly those two which I really needed some guidance on. So I'm grateful for that. Thank you. It's good to know. I'll get in touch with you by email, because I'd like to possibly try and dispose of them. But here in the UK, if I just put it on eBay, I'm not sure that it'll get the audience that it needs. I do like your Castellos there, Mike. I'm a big... Yeah, absolutely. With eBay, you never know. It's true. And once you start putting a reserve on, it doesn't tend to sell as well Yeah, so I'm quite frustrated that I can't get a 9mm Castello. I actually got in touch with Castello. I phoned them up a month or two ago, and they said they do not do a single 9mm pipe. And I was really quite keen on getting a 55 shape. Well, I saw Moretti had one on a while back. Oh right, wow, okay. I wonder if they made them 9mm or whether they'd been converted. So I bought a Moretti one, which should be arriving hopefully tomorrow or the day after, which he's made in 9mm for me. So I'm really excited about that. And I will also be getting my first ever mortar pipe, which I'm also very excited about. Yeah, it makes sense, Mike. That's where I get most of my 9mm nowadays. I've still got a couple of your videos to watch, a couple of your interviews. Really fantastic series of videos you put up there, Mike. Much appreciated. You know, we see and we utilize websites all the time. We buy stuff from people, and the people that run it behind the scenes, you don't often get to interact with them. Pipe shows obviously is a fantastic way to do it, but if you're not in America, it's just not feasible unless you're going to travel to America. And it's just great to see some of the stalwarts of the piping industry. And when it comes to the piping industry, there's no hierarchy. You know, you can just chat with, you know, the most high-end carvers without any issue. There's no celebrity status as such in terms of relationship status. There's certainly celebrity status in terms of, you know, fans of the high-end carvers, but they don't behave like that, like celebrities. You know, they're just regular people, and that's fantastic. We're all regular people. That's the truth of the matter. It's just people's perceptions, really. My pipes look like a Hanukkah. Yeah, a good one, Nathaniel. Except there's only 7. That's actually quite a cool idea, is to make a Hanukkah out of some pipes. That's actually quite an awesome idea. Might have to think about that one. If we've got some old pipes and block up the shank, fill it with oil, should be fine. That's quite a neat idea, actually. Hi, Deutscher. Wow, Mike, what an awesome trip. That's like a pilgrimage, a piping pilgrimage. If I had the time and the money, I might offer to come and meet you. Not that you want any tagging along, but that sounds like a dream trip. Do you go there to accumulate and acquire, or are you going purely for the hobby side of things? So is it a business trip, or is it a bit of both? Mike in Austria, how are you doing? Long time no see. Hope you're well. Currently smoking the Jean Tête with some Sutliff vapor. Both, yeah, that's the best. That's the best way to do it, Mike. Best way. Well, Mike, I hope you have time, or the presence of mind, or the equilibrium, and you're not too excited to take a few videos to share with us lot. If you come through the UK, definitely, if you're up for it, we'll definitely try and have some kind of meetup. Best place really is at JJ Fox's. They've got a nice lounge upstairs. We could pull together something. Let me know. That'd be awesome. I'll definitely try and make that happen if you do come through the UK. And my diary permitting, obviously. What time of the year are you talking about? Hi, Josh. Thanks, Izzy. Enjoy your lighting. April, first 2 weeks. Well, that's my birthday. My birthday's on the 7th of April. And I'm hitting the big 50. Yep, the big 50 on the 7th of April. Just a pup. Naughty boy, Josh. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Rap on the knuckles. Andrew, hi. Thanks for joining. You listen away there, Josh. No worries. I'll tell you what, if you can make the piping industry your profession, and you're also a passionate pipe smoker, What a dream ticket, you know, if you can make it pay and it's viable, and you know, to be able to travel around the world and see all the, to, as I said, to do a bit of a pilgrimage, whether it's business and pleasure or both, and to be able to see all of the homes of these famous, world famous carving houses. That's just a dream ticket, isn't it? It's kind of why, in my own small way, it's kind of why I'm getting these briar blocks to play around with. I was talking to my wife about it the other day, and I really, really would love to be able to just slowly but surely get to some kind of level of skill to be able to carve a pipe, and possibly just in my dotage to just carve pipes. It wouldn't have to be the highest grade, but just carve pipes and get a little bit of a trickle of an income. I hope, you know, sometimes when you think that you do a profession and you're excited by it, but it becomes a chore, it becomes work a day after a while. But I would hope that pipe carving wouldn't be that way. I would hope so. Couldn't tell the future, but I really would hope so. And especially since with pipes, you're making a new creation every time. You know, it's not like you're going on a factory floor where you're producing thousands of billiards looking exactly the same. If you're sitting at home in your garage or in your workshop and you're just designing pipes all the time, slightly different pipes, it's just a different creation every single time. So it's kind of, you know, you have that anticipation each time you start a new block and try to imagine how it's going to look and what you're going to do with it. I think that's awesome. Art, hi, thank you. Well, I got some, as I say, I'm not at the stage of even thinking about doing stems. So I've got a bunch of pre-drilled blocks coming in from Greece. I should get them any day now. And I've got some which will enable me to do some slightly different shapes. So I'm hoping that will work. Hi Jordan, where are you based? Hi Joe. Oh, that's a bit of a nasty one. I hope it makes it through. I mean, I always write in my comments section when I finish an order with Four Noggins, is just to make sure that he knows it anyway, but just in case he's got people working there or something like that. I always write in the comments, in the notes of the order, please do not make any mention of tobacco and value the contents at less than $20. Because once you go up above a certain amount, it automatically attracts duty. In this country here, if you get an item coming in, sometimes you get a handling fee. There's no duty, but they'll still charge you £8.50 or whatever it is, just for looking at it. So there's no duty, no customs, no tax, but they charge you £8.50 just for the benefit of them cradling your box for 10 seconds. Boca Raton, Florida. Hi, Papa J. Balkan Sassini. I don't recall if I've tried that. I do believe I have a tin somewhere. It's really gotten to a stage now where I need to stop buying tobacco. I was having a look at my boxes, and I have a criminal amount of tobacco for one person's consumption. I will be doing a giveaway soon. I will be hitting my 3,000 subs very soon, hopefully. Somewhere between 2,900 and 3. I'm not quite sure where it is at the minute. So that's going to be something which I would like to make a special giveaway. I have to think of what the theme will be. and I was thinking to actually make a pipe for that, to make something special, a nice pipe, and maybe have it some kind of engraving on it to sort of connect it to my channel in some way. So it's the cogs are turning in my brain, and being that it's my brain, they're turning very, very slowly, of course. But we're thinking on it. And obviously there'll be plenty tobacco to go with it. But that's what's churning in my head at the moment, is to carve something nice. Skills permitting, obviously. We'll see how we go. Okay, well, I think that probably my next live will be Saturday night. I am expecting a couple of boxes tomorrow, so maybe there will be a box opening, I'm not sure. I'm expecting my pipes in from Moretti tomorrow, and my delivery of blocks from Greece, I should have had them already by now, so they could come any day. So that would be quite cool. So if they do come, maybe I'll keep it all for Saturday, for the London Calling on Saturday. So, gentlemen, and if there are any ladies out there, I don't think there are any who have said hello, but if there are any listening, thank you very much for joining. Jordan, Papa J, Art, Austrian Piper, Joe, Mike in Austria, Austrian Piper, Mike, Briar Blues, A Miller, hello, I didn't notice you there, hi, thank you for joining, Pipes etc. Andrew Sirigliano, Josh, get back to work, Josh, Nathaniel, everybody else, Peace Piper, thank you very, very much for joining. Have a wonderful afternoon, have a wonderful weekend, and I will catch you all on the very next one. Laters.